Hey everyone, it's Quentin from QPTECH. Oh, why am I so angry? I shouldn't be angry. Because the Crucible is working. Yes, this new electric Crucible block is working, and these heaters, and you can make them all in survival. And this is a little tutorial on how it all works. So, to make the Crucible, you need to make its core on this with this anvil, and it takes probably 2 iron plates to make. And you'll also need these heater modules, which there's 2 types. There's like the lower end one and the higher end one, and the main difference is, the amount of these heating coils, which are also made on the anvil. And then the higher end one needs actual cables, as opposed to, why isn't that working? There we go. You can get away with just plain wire for the low voltage version. So yeah, once you get that made, and your Crucible, oh, and you also will need bronze item hatches for this, at least one. You won't be able to run these heaters with a regular chest. The output at the bottom could be a regular chest. So let's just go over how to set this up. I have a big setup here, so it's faster for tutorial purposes. These blocks are working to heat whatever we put in there. And then once whatever we put in here is hot enough, then the Crucible, if it's set correctly and you have the correct amount of ingredients in there, is going to process it into ingots. So there's 2 modes for the Crucible: alloy mode and single mode. So single mode just means that you just want the pure ingots out. So it's not going to check against any alloys. And no matter which mode it is, oh, there you can see it's gone. It's pretty quick because we have these 3, which in survival is going to be a challenge to set all this up and all the power to run that. It spit out the 2 copper ingots from the plate. So it will also process a lot of the things that are marked as smeltable. We can do olivine. See, it says 8 pieces smelt into 2 times green glass. So as soon as this heats the temperature, there, see, it's poured out the 2 glass. It won't give you the 2 or 10 or whatever amount at once. It will put out 1 ingot or part or whatever it is at a time. We can also heat up our iron meteorite piece. Unfortunately, this isn't like a live display. And we've got our meteoric iron ingot out of there. So let's change the mode to alloy mode. So now it's going to process alloys. So this is an appropriate amount of stuff to make some bismuth bronze. Here, let's make sure the output hopper is empty. So 7 copper, this is 1 ingot's worth of bismuth, and that's 2 ingots worth of zinc. So that should give us 10 bismuth bronze. And you could check here with the little text display, you can see that it's still working on pouring out. Now if you break this while it's pouring, then it will be lost. There we go, 10 bismuth bronze ingots. So the one thing I have found is when you're mixing your alloys, you can't start with metal plates. So it just doesn't work. Something with how Vintage Story wants to calculate that. But everything else should be fine. We can make, what else should we make here? How about some I don't know, I should have thought this ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I got 8 there? I believe this will make brass. Let's just double check before I do something dumb. Oh, 60 to 70 brass, so I need 1 more zinc. Now, because I have this extra copper in there, because I only need 7, this won't process. Or at least it shouldn't. So it'll just sit there and heat it up. Which you can also, like, even if you don't use this, you could just make a heater and use it just to heat your ingots to work on anvils and stuff too, which is kind of handy. So this would take over for the, it could act as a more advanced version of the electric forge. Where are you, electric forge? Probably staring right at it. Electric forge. There it is. So this one only heats 2 ingots and is very slow. So once you get where you can set all this up, you can heat a whole bunch up at once. So let's, there. It instantly detected the hot ingots, and we got getting our brass out of there. So anyways, hopefully that that'll let you know how to use the Crucible. The electric Crucible, which is a very handy part. And yeah, thanks for watching.